All right, Zach. Look, it's Sigourney.
Oh no.
Oh boy, Shiroi's favorite.
The pot is getting yeeted.
Hey, Sigourney.
I'm glad you're here. My pot, it's getting cold.
Why did you carry it all the way out here?
Yes.
I wonder if she just knows York will drive her to her house no matter what.
That's right. Now hurry up. My pot.
Well, we'll go to Canada. You can have plenty of
Zach,
pot
this
there.
is all for getting you.
Also Colorado.
Or hell, come over here where you can receive it as a medical thing if you want.
Prescription.
Yeah.
Pot.
Well, yeah, remember, Joe, all drugs are legal in my country.
Pot is legal in some states over here.
Oh, I'm aware of that. But can you actually get them as can you actually request them as prescriptions from a doctor, like an actual medically approved dose? I don't know if you can.
Depends. Sometimes.
Okay.
Is
okay,
New York
okay.
State one of those states where it's legal?
2,
I'm
1,
not
go.
quite sure. As for requesting it from a doctor, it depends. More often than not, a doctor needs to prescribe it to you, but there's a lot of gray area in what's allowed and what's not.
Oh, sure. In here, the way it works is that you can go to a medical facility that actually does specialize in that, and you can ask for the doctor, and the doctor will examine you and see how if you're in a condition where it's safe to consume, and he will give you the appropriate dose to make sure it's a safe dose that you can get that's manageable.
Okay, lady, if you don't shut up, that you don't have to worry about the pot getting cold because it'll be on your head.
It would be a good muffler.
That was the whole idea, basically, to take away the forbidden fruit status. And to the credit, it worked because the overdose rates dropped like a fucking rock. So, oh well.
Shut up, or I'm tossing you in my car.
But Wibbs, the pot is losing more and more of its warmth.
I don't give a
Also,
shit about
Wibbs,
the pot.
So you're tossing her but keeping the pot?
Yeah, exactly. She's too attached to that pot anyway. Some time apart will do good for her.
Wow. Okay, then forcing her to quit cold turkey.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, hey, it worked in trade spotting. Why can't it work here?
The final
Alright, lady, you gotta give up your pot now.
Fortunately, the final missions of Sigourney can be a bit difficult if you're using this car, because she goes way far away from her house in the final 2 missions. Fortunately, by the time we get to those, we'll have your car, which will render these missions a piece of cake. So.
Okay. So you said we were giving the upgrades to this car. So does York's car, when you get it, does that like have an extra stat boost or whatnot?
Yeah, York's car goes all the way up to 120 miles per hour. It's fast as shit. Like seriously, like if you will, especially that's another thing. There are certain side activities that involve, like some kind of mini games, like that involve racing with your car. It's recommended that you first get your car because they render those mini games a piece of cake. So
nice. I take it we'll get to see some of those mini games.
No, well they don't have any story, so I figured I would skip them. Don't worry,
outside your house.
You're not really missing much, Joe, but don't worry.
Be strong, Wibbs.
Are you sure it's Shuri? Are you sure that Shuri was about regarding Sigourney?
I did my best.
Dwibs, we've established you two are practically the same people at this point.
Why don't you ask yourself?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So what, do you report a Welsh accent?
Oh.
You gotta start listening to K-pop, Dwibs. That's the key.
No.
Okay, so apparently we still can't hear the pot because we're too hard-headed still.
Oh,
there you go. See, she used to be a teacher.
Of the pot, standing at the front of the class and looking at all those students.
I'm beginning to see the part where she quit being a teacher, or was forced out of being a teacher.
I don't get it.
Me neither.
I think I'm getting farther away from understanding.
Well,
That's saying something regarding you, York.
but don't give up. You're a person that can taste the different ingredients.
What is this,
Listen
Ratatouille?
carefully. The best stew is one with plenty of different ingredients in it.
Sorry, lady. Kingdom
tough-
Hearts won't come
tough
out for at least
chapter.
9 more years. Kingdom Hearts 2.
It's a skin for our car, Teo, that can make it look like Emily's car.
So long.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what does Emily's car look like?
And she can drive?
Well,
Wait, she can drive.
I don't see why Emily would not be able to drive too. I mean,
Oh no, Emily. I thought you were. Oh, I mistook it for Sigourney.
all right. In the meantime, you might remember how we got a painting, or in the previous part, sorry, 2 parts ago, that is involved with the Diane side quest. So might as well get that done.
All right.
We're still. What time is it? I think it's still not
Let's
night.
see.
It's still not nighttime, so we can still do stuff.
If you don't mind me asking, where is he now?
Where's who?
This was all ancient history. The woods, the pure little girl, my respect for my father.
Guardian of the Art Gallery.
Okay, then.
This is side quest number 2, even though it can only be done in episode 2. But again, the order of this: Diane is hiding something. Find the painting of the girl in the woods, slumbering somewhere in the art gallery, and give it to her. She may open up to you, which I actually already have. So, there you go.
Haha.
Well, again, I'm pretty sure Diane's already pretty open to York.
Well, not quite all of it, Joe, as you're about to see.
Uh-huh.
Here it is, the girl in the woods.
I'd like to ask you about this painting.
just bonking her with it.
Why did you hit me with this painting?
And why do you have this painting?
I found it in the gallery, and it struck me as a little strange. Anything, even the smallest thing, can help me with the investigation.
I truly doubt this painting would have anything to do with your investigation.
Huh.
On the back it says, Guardian of the Art Gallery. That's you, right?
You're wrong, Agent York. That is me in the painting, but the guardian of the art gallery that it refers to is not me.
Probably was a different guardian at the
This was drawn
time.
by my father.
Yeah.
He certainly wasn't a talented artist, but I was so happy when he gave me this painting. I used to love this painting so much. I wanted to hang it by the entrance of the gallery so everyone would see it. That way this painting would, in a sense, guard the gallery.
But it was locked up in a small room. Not a nice way to treat the Guardian.
Hey, my father left me behind, so I'm gonna leave this picture behind as well.
No, that'll be it. Apologies for prying and for bringing out this
Is
painting.
that what happened, actually?
Nah, it was just like...
It's nice to be
I
able to
guess you
talk
left her by
about things so
dying.
often.
Like it allowed her to, talk about the past, like get some tension off her chest. It's always nice to do it sometimes.
Yeah, I guess.
They say you have to look at the big picture. That was a painting
Ha.
of a little girl who
Ha.
was locked up in a gallery filled with
Big
paintings
picture.
of trees. She'd be Alice if this was Wonderland.
I guess.
See, David, this is how you do an Alice in Wonderland analogy. You fucking dipshit.
Hey, when did you, I forget, when did you try and do the Alice in Wonderland?
Detroit Become
thing?
Human. Remember, Alice has the Alice in Wonderland book in her room.
Oh, completely forgot about that. That
Me,
seems
me
like
too.
such a minuscule
Considering that the game
detail.
itself doesn't actually live up to the analogy, it's just a book she has. I genuinely wonder if they will just put it there because the character was called Alice.
Yeah, he thought that's the thing. He thought that was clever, even though it wasn't, because that's just how he is. Like, oh, see, Fahrenheit has a moment where they quote Nietzsche. That means the game is smart.
Uh-huh.
All right. if I remember correctly, I think we're done with side quests for now. Or maybe not. I actually forgot what was my thought. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the milk barn. Yeah, I think by this point Lily probably is back. Let's see. No.
Oh snap! Lily's not here.
That's because Jova, very often Lily leaves during the afternoon to go to the bank.
Does she ever go home either?
No, she does. Don't worry. If you drive around nighttime, you'll notice that the entire family is at their house. Yeah. There you go. Oh, sorry. We found Carol. Let's see if we can find Lily. Lily. Where are you, Lily? Oh, Sigourney is there, but she's not available for a side quest yet. So, don't worry, Shiroi, not yet.
I'm sorry, Shiroi, we won't get to.
There you go. Lily is at the bank
again yet.
So Lily is at the bank. Well, that's.
I know exactly where all of you are. Every waking moment of your lives. There is no need.
So what?
to
Has he got the
panic.
Marauders map?
Yeah, he
It's
does.
the way already made this job, but no, it's also the power of the FBI. You know, they know where you live. So.
All right. Jumped a bit to 3 p.m. Let's see if now she's back. Basically, yeah, I think I remember what I'm doing right now. We're about to enter into a big, important main mission where big plot stuff happens.
Oh, good.
So I'm trying to prepare by, buying food to keep myself fed. But Lily's still at the bank. So...
So get some food from the bank then.
I don't think the bank carries food. That's not what...
Well, they might have vending machines.
Can you eat the gold that lives?
Well, that's the thing, Dwebs. If I wanted food from vending machines, I could just...
Rita Repulsa in the 2017 Power Rangers movie.
Well, that's the thing, Dwebs. This town is full of vending machines. I can go to any other place to get vending machines. I don't need to go to the bank for that. Not to mention
Or
the
you could
bank...
just nick the bank manager's food. I mean, he probably deserves it.
Alright.
Damn.
Alright, I think it's now that we're gonna get the cat people trivia. Or maybe not. Okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind. I think Dwebs called it, actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the vending machine right now, right here in the... That bar right there, that's the Story 65. Yes. Here we go.
Lead role in Paul Schrader directing. Back
Yeah.
in 1981. That's right, Zach. Cat People. About a woman who turns into a leopard when she falls in love, and then eats the person she loves.
You.
What?
Oh yeah, very romantic.
Oh, don't you see? You love someone so much that you can eat them up.
Her made that movie a success. Malcolm McDowell as her brother is also a good call. He's like a panther even without any of that special Hollywood makeup. Now,
Imagine Malcolm McDowell was in the Cats movie.
You know the movie I'm talking about.
Clockwork Orange.
Don't tell me you're thinking about Clockwork Orange.
Oh.
Blue Thunder.
Ah.
1983 was directed by John Badham. Malcolm plays the bad guy in that one.
Of course he does.
Like the hero Roy Scheider. At least I think so. I have to say, not many people agree with me about Blue Thunder. Zach, if you disagree with any of my opinions about movies, just come out and speak your mind, okay? Just...
That sounds like a threat. Like a very vague threat.
No, he actually means it. Don't worry.
Also, Jova, someplace else, Serena Kyle watches Cat People and thinks it's an inspiration for a future career.
You might have noticed.
Yes.
You might have noticed what just happened with between Wiz and York. Yeah, you can tell that when Swery and Goda were writing that monologue, they immediately thought, you know what, people are gonna immediately think Clockwork Orange when we mention his name. Let's throw them for a loop. Let's mention Blue Thunder instead.
Yeah, throw a curveball.
Wow,
I don't think I watched actually Blue Thunder. Let me check. Maybe jog my memory.
we really are all Zach, aren't we?
Alright, York's car quest is still going on, so yeah, let's actually take a sleep to make a day pass so we can get our car.
Oh, neat.
It's the last thing we have to do side quest wise before going back to the main story, so might as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Are there any car races in this game?
How many what? Sorry.
Are there any car chases in this game?
Well, actually, there is one, Job, and we're about to get it in the next part. So ask and you shall receive.
Yakuza got nothing on this.
I don't know, Teo. Considering how much of a nerd he is, he probably is a fan of. He probably would be a fan of this game.
That reminds me,
Can imagine that. Yes.
If we ever do cover Yakuza, part of me is pondering. Like, I know technically the remake of 1 is the better version, but the English dub.
Maybe like a compilation of the best of moments.
Oh, speaking of dubs. Speaking of dubs, I don't think I've mentioned this yet. Despite being a Japanese made game, even in the Japanese versions, there is no Japanese dub. There is only English voices for this game. There's not even any other dubs whatsoever. This game was made with English voices
for the Western audience.
From the very beginning.
It's similar to how Capcom did it for a couple of its games, like Resident Evil and Devil May Cry. They were literally really targeted for the Western audience first, so Japan did not get a dub until way later down the line with some games.
So Japan got to have their Dark Souls filled with lights, I guess.
Yes. Dante never had a Japanese voice actor until the anime, where he got Toshuki Morikawa. Same goes for Bayonetta, actually.
So Shiroi,
anyway, in terms of the English dub of Yakuza, you go on first, Pedro.
Yes, sir.
Well, so based on York's trivia, what are your initial impressions of Cat People?
This is an actual movie.
It is. It is actually. Wait. All the movies York mentions are real.
You've never heard of that movie?
Yeah, no.
What do you think? It's a movie about a woman who turns into a leopard and eats the person she loves, and York finds it romantic. What do you think?
I think York is a giant furry again.
There you go. See, I told you. I told you. Remember, sure. He himself said, sure. He loves movies where people turn into animals. So
figures. Considering the silliness, you think that this game, considering also the time it was made, will actually bring back the tradition that some games, at least back then, had of having the silly costume that actually looks kind of like a fursuit. I like the frog costume in Hunting Ground, for example.
Okay. I think I remember now. Okay, never mind. We're only gonna get the car after the big.
All right, Joe. Before we're ending the part, ask me what you wanted.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'd say Yakuza is one of the best English dubs for a Japanese game.
Joba, according to the source himself, Mark Hamill forgets that he voiced Majima in that game. That's how bad the direction happened.
He was awesome as Majima, though.
All right. So I guess in the next part we'll go through that important story bit you mentioned, Pedro.
Yes. Next time, everybody, prepare yourself, because the tension is gonna ramp up, and let's just say the Raincoat Killer is not done killing.
Oh boy. See ya.
See ya.